I don't think there's a single S tier stage in Melee. I don't. These are competitive stages. I'll go over all the ones for fun later. I don't think there's a single S tier stage. A tier, the only two that I would consider putting here are probably Battlefield and Frozen Stadium. And and the reason for both of what's wrong with Yoshi's. Oh, I can't wait to get the Yoshi's. Why are neither of them A tier or S tier? Ledge, and camera. Both the ledges of the stages are super fucked. This stage is a little too easy to camp on, and I don't like how high the top platform is a lot of the time for some of the matchups. But overall, they're better than the rest of them. The ledge on Battlefield fucking sucks. Has anyone noticed like how shitty the camera is on the ledge here too? And how hard it is to actually like sweet spot the ledge with up B? It's really fucking hard, and it's not fun. I'm not gonna go over these two too much because it's mostly the ledge. The rest of the stages, they're actually pretty good. I think they're pretty neutral stages for the most part. Yes, I know Fox is really good on Frozen Stadium. Point is, they don't have any real wonky bullshit. Like, Stadium is probably a counter pick, and I think it's a good counter pick. I think it's a solidly designed counter pick. Battlefield, ledges are really annoying, but overall, I think it's like a pretty good stage. I think it's probably like Falco and Sheik's best stage. I don't think it's Fox. I think it's probably one of Fox's worst stages, actually. I just go there because I like it. I'm putting FOD in B tier. Probably with Dreamland. So, I've debated Dreamland in A tier, but I don't like Dreamland in A tier. The reason I don't like Dreamland in A tier is not just wispy, but I think it's just too encouraging to like camp people out. I think between the top platform, how wide the stage is, and how ludicrously large the blast zones are, that would alone would put it down to A tier. And then on top of that, wispy is actually a really fucking annoying mechanic that I tremendously dislike. Have you ever gotten grabbed by a ledge by Marth, and then wispy pushes you towards the ledge, and then you get down throwed? It's not fun. Wispy sucks. And that happens to everyone. Imagine you're getting chain grabbed by Sheik, and you're getting chain grabbed, You're getting tech chased by Sheik, and she's pummeling you as you get blown to the ledge, and then you get gimped. Imagine you're trying to edge guard someone, and they get to ledge, and they get to platform. You're like, oh, perfect, they're on the platform. I have this really well thought out follow-up, and then wispy starts blowing and pushes them off, and then you get reversal and die. I like Dreamland otherwise, but I also think I'm very biased because I play Fox, and I think Dreamland is really, really, really busted for Fox. I think overall, it's a really stupid stage when it's that big plus wispy. I don't like it that much. FOD, I actually think overall is pretty good. I don't mind the moving platforms that much. There are two reasons that I really dislike the platforms, though, specifically, which is why I don't have it higher. One, there's no neutral starting position. Not the biggest deal, but I still don't like that there's no neutral starting position. I can come into play matchups like laser heights with Falcos can be kind of screwy. Characters who are really fast, if they're fast and they're lower down, they just take center stage for free, and it's kind of stupid. Like, you start the game in the corner, basically. Pretty stupid. The big reason I don't like it is this shit just comes into and out of the ground randomly. I wouldn't mind it if it was either A, on a timer, or B, it just didn't go into the ground. But the fact that it randomly will come up, ruin tech chases, as much as I hate a wobbling, like, you could be getting wobbled and it'll just come up and destroy the Ice Climber's grab. The fact that you can get your dash input eaten because of it just coming out of the ground at the right time, miss a tech chase, get reversal, and die is really fucking stupid. But yeah, this is super B tier for me. I think it's really, really stupid, the fact that they come in and out of the ground, and it just completely can eat your dash input. C tier is definitely Yoshi's. Why do I put Yoshi's here? And honestly, I'm probably going to wind up putting FD here, and I'll explain why FD is not D tier for me. Why do I think Yoshi's is really stupid? Not because of Randall, which I do repeatedly complain about. There's a few things I don't like about it. I don't like that Randall fucks with the ledge, but I could look past that. Shy Guys are literally quite possibly the dumbest thing that have ever entered competitive Melee. Like, dude, was it here? Yeah, it was here. They block Falco lasers. You can get Shy Guy D off of them. I've seen people die off of throws because the fucking Shy Guys fly off, make you fly off to the blast zone because of like DI knockback stacking. It's really, 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 really stupid. Shy Guys are probably possibly the dumbest thing ever. And there's another reason, like, it's a complete RNG thing. Like, people have gotten hit off the side, are completely dead, and then Shy Guys are in the blast zone and it saves them. And there, you literally cannot account for that in any way possible. The fact that they can just literally nerf your recovery because they randomly come out and you hit them is just stupid. And the other thing which nobody talks about, let me just boot up Melee real fast. Surprisingly, a few people know about this, but that first shine didn't hit, right? I do this jump shine. You see how there are these little particles that are coming out of my shine? Keep it. There's these particles that are coming out of my shine, right? That had no particles on it. Why did it have no particles on it? When you do JC shines on a slant, if you do them properly, there's no hitbox. Notice how the fox didn't get hit. If you do a JC shine perfect on a slant, it just eats your hitbox. The hitbox doesn't come out. I don't know why. I don't know why slants are like that, but I think I don't need to explain that that's a really stupid mechanic and actually is really funky. See how the particles didn't come out and the fox didn't get hit? No hitbox at all. So if you ever hear me complain about like fucking Yoshi slant when I shine and it didn't miss, that's why. Because if you do it perfectly on the slant, you actually get punished for it and it doesn't come out. And so you have to rewire your muscle memory to say, okay, I'm on the Yoshi slant. I need to do a non-frame perfect JC shine, which I've been trying to practice for however many years. So that on this one slant in this one situation, the JC shine hits. That's why Yoshi's is here. FD, it pains me because unfortunately, it's the best constructed stage. There's no hazards. There's no bad ledge. There's no wonky camera. It's actually really well made. The problem is it doesn't have fucking platforms. And it is the most polarizing stage in the game by far. If it had even one platform, it might even be S tier. It's a really good stage. It's really well constructed. That's why I don't like FD. Everyone knows that. I don't need to go on the rant. The last tier is, what stage do I put here? Is there another Pokemon stage? Pokefloats, it's Pokemon Stadium Unfrozen. I don't need to explain. So, let's talk about a few things. Okay. 1, you can fall through the fucking tree. 2, it has infinites. 3, that ledge thing, that's the land thing on Yoshi's I just talked about, that's on all the stadium transformations. Every stadium transformation has something like that where there's a slant where if you do a perfect JC shine, guess what? You have no hitbox coming out. It's random which transformation comes out. Half of them encourage you to literally not interact at all. And it might be the single dumbest stage in competitive Smash history. Recent competitive Smash history. Recent. I hope to God, as someone who objectively benefits from Frozen Stadium, from Unfrozen Stadium, because guess what? If it's Unfrozen Stadium, Mark takes me there. I'm like, sick. I'll wait for Fire or Rock transformation. Even Grass helps me out. All the transformations help me out, right? But for competitive purposes, I am down to keep. But for competitive purposes, I am down to keep it Frozen. I think that is a horseshit stage. The transformations are so garbage for competitive play that it's not even funny. FD is the true travesty. If FD was constructed with Battlefield platforms, or with Stadium platforms, or with FOD, or with Dreamland platforms, Yoshi's platforms, whatever, it'd be the best stage in the game. But yeah, that's how I feel about the Melee stages.